What is going on, guys? My name is Chris.
My name is Joe.
And welcome to the LAN Party. So today, the two of us wanted to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 3, specifically something that was just released about a week ago. Basically what happened was Scott posted or updated his Steam page for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and he had this message that was pretty much just an empty BS message about beta testing. The real point of the message was to actually have a hidden little sentence that said, "My name is Springtrap," and basically he doubled letters, and you could pull out kind of this hidden secret message here. And most of you know about that, but what we wanted to discuss was that, you know, the community has come around this idea that Springtrap is the new animatronic in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I did agree with that to some extent, but my actual first instinct when I heard "My name is Springtrap" was I thought of the marionette and how it comes out like a spring from its box. You know, somehow I just kind of made that connection in my mind. But moreover than that, I was thinking about that kind of paper plate. Well, people were calling it an Easter egg, but the paper plate theory, where the middle paper plate was previously thought to be Bonnie and now was thought to be Springtrap. I actually thought that it looked more like a mix between Springtrap and the marionette, which basically leads me to believe that each individual animatronic is not its own entity. I just think that they are vessels for the marionette. When this whole idea of there's only one now, or like basically saying there's only one animatronic, there's only one enemy, and there's a constant referral to he will come back, he always does. I think it's the marionette or whatever entity, be it a human or some type of spirit, is controlling the marionette. I think that's the he. So I know Joe kind of agrees, kind of disagrees, so let's see what he has to think.
Okay, so, I mean, in the first game, there's no mention of him at all. No one says anything about the marionette specifically.
Right.
There's references to he that you see sometimes, but nobody mentions the marionette by name. And all of the animatronics can move independent of each other, and they can all move at the same time. So, unless the marionette, you know, has power over everything, and while that certainly makes sense, kind of from an ironic point of view, how the one puppet that is controlled by strings is actually pulling the strings of everything else.
Right.
I don't see how something that wasn't directly mentioned in the first game can control everything all at once, and then all of a sudden, poof, there he is in the second game, and now he's the focus of everything. So I agree he's important, but I still think that each of the animatronics on their own are some kind of weird evil beings. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, it definitely makes sense. I think the only thing I would kind of say to support my point of view is that maybe the marionette is a vessel as well. Maybe it's something deeper than just the marionette. Maybe the marionette is just another thing being manipulated. I mean, that would make sense, because what is a marionette? It's just a puppet that gets manipulated. So maybe there's something deeper than all the animatronics controlling them.
And then, like, the winding of the music box, you're almost keeping it at bay.
Yeah.
Kind of keeping it sealed away.
Almost like a spirit sealed away.
Right.
That's crazy stuff. We're getting deep now.
You're opening like a Pandora's box by letting the music box unwind and letting it pop out.
Oh, man. That's a great point. But yeah, I think that's pretty much sums up the two viewpoints that we had there. And I'm curious to see what other people think, or if other people wanted to add to what we said, or maybe completely disagree with what we said.
Look, odds are Scott's going to put something out there in a week that's going to prove everything wrong.
And just
going to create a bunch more fan theories.
Right, exactly. But for now, this is what we're left with, and this is what we're giving to you guys. And, you know, maybe if you guys can give us some input down in the comment section below, if you like our theories, or disagree, or agree, or partially agree.
Probably won't like them.
That's
okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good. Whatever you guys think, drop it down below and let us know. And if you have a different theory that we could potentially investigate, we'll check it out and definitely sift through those comments. But I think that's it for now, and until more news is released for Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we're just going to keep speculating, keep bringing up that pre-release hype, and when this game comes out and drops, I just really hope a lot of the questions are going to be answered.
And hopefully it'll pose a lot more that we'll have to answer.
Exactly. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, anybody? I don't know. Alright, so that's going to be it. But thank you guys for checking out the video. Once again, leave comments down below on what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.